big hater of the podcast.
They don't like
they
the
hate,
SlopCast.
They hate the slop, dude. SlopCast.
SlopCast.
We're back.
It's SlopCast.
Episode 7.
Accents immediately.
Dude. You can't do the Dago accent. I don't think I could say Dago either.
I'll let you say it.
Oh, thank you. Are you Italian? Is Kago Italian?
I'm pretty. Mom's maiden name Marinelli.
Marinelli?
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty Sicilian.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
but not very culturally.
No.
Yeah.
She didn't have like the voice like, get out of my sauce. I don't know. I can't do it. Get out of my sauce, AJ.
Get out of my kitchen.
She beat you with a wooden spoon?
Yes, one time. Okay, so like when I was like,
That's the only part of the culture that you brought from the old country.
so I was like 16, right? And Mom was like, "Get over here! I'm gonna give you a spanking." I was
Yeah.
like, "All right, you're like a 40-year-old woman, 45, and I'm 16. That's not a thing. Like
you can drive a car and she wants to spank you.
I was like, no, and she was like, "Get over here."
Mm-hmm.
So I jokingly, like, really stuck my ass out. And where she hit me with the spoon, she missed my butt and hit me in the balls with a wooden spoon. Ooh, got me, Mom. I like fell down and she was like, "Yeah, you don't ever do that again." I was like, "No, you don't know what you did."
She thought
she really did it with the wooden spoon.
She's like, "Damn, I still got it." But no, unbeknownst to her, she just crushed your garlic. Dude.
Yeah. She just made sure she's not getting grandkids. Oh,
damn, dude, that's fun. That is the only part of Italian culture your family brought from Italy was domestic abuse.
Yeah. Child abuse. I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
I saw some pictures. I was going back through some old pictures the other day,
Mhm.
and I found pictures of me from when I started stand-up.
Yeah.
Bro, I have aged like milk in the sun.
Yeah.
5 years. I used to have like life in my eyes. Like I would
I
get
know.
excited about things.
Dude, same with me.
It's fucking crazy what this does to you.
I know. Last week, I told Tamar I was 24, and she laughed at me. She's like, "You look like shit." He's like, "God, I know."
Yeah, who knew having fun made you age poorly?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess you only have so much life to give. Dude.
I saw a picture. I saw a picture of me from when we did like that Taylor's Riff Raff thing where my shirt was off, and I was like, "They're gonna show this at my funeral." like, all the signs were there. Why
Yeah.
did we let him keep doing that to himself?
God damn. Yes, we literally have, and we have displayed on our charcuterie board right here. We each have a beer. Before this, we made an Irish coffee because we were each too tired and hungover, and then we have a pack of Zins.
Yes, a little serving dish of Zins.
Dude, we're treating that like it's caviar. Scoop a little bit out.
I will say I was at a mic. Oh, sorry. I was at a mic last week, and someone came up to me and said, "Hey, man, I've been seeing clips of the podcast. It's really cool you're doing that." And I go,
Hell yeah.
"Oh, thanks. You like them? You're liking them?" They're like, "Yeah. I've never seen you be that genuinely happy when I see you around." And I was like, "Well, yeah, because I fucking hate you. Like, I hate yeah, dude, because you suck dick. I don't, it's not... I'm doing my best by smiling and being like, "Oh, good to see you." But like, I'm not having fun.
Yeah, and that's the person who's going to listen to this.
I doubt it.
Okay.
I doubt it.
Just saw the clips. Wasn't there?
Yeah. And if it was, I was joking, Murray.
Oh, Murray. That's fun. Shouts out, I guess.
Ugh. Bottom of that. Oh, getting tough.
Really?
Yeah. It's all settling at the bottom.
The whiskey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to shake mine up a bit.
Yeah.
I remember when we were walking up here and I thought I stepped on something like sharp or whatever.
Yeah.
That happened to me, but much worse last week. There was a staple broken in half in my shoe that I stepped on and it went into my heel. And you can laugh at that. That's fine. But what I think is even the worst part about this story is it was like
Patrick gets pranked by AJ again.
Yeah. You bastard. Well, did you also put the scary homeless guy right beside me when it happened? Because this was at like 2 a.m. at like a QT or something. And like as I'm walking to my car, like there's like I forget why I had my laptop on me too, so I brought it into QT because I'd never leave anything in my car ever again. Yeah. And like as I'm walking out, then there's like a really scary looking dude. Yeah. Like not a homeless, like a guy that means business.
Describe him.
He looked like he would assault me.
Okay. Yeah. Not a description.
That's what he looked like, dude. Just the way he carried himself, the time of day it was, the lack of sleep paranoia I had.
Are you violently or sexually?
Both.
Oh.
Violent, sexually violent. Yeah.
Oh no.
And so I'm like, as I'm walking my car, I'm just like, but you know, I'm definitely overreacting. Like nothing's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure.
That's what they all think.
Yeah. But I'm like, I'll just keep your wits about you. You know, just like straighten up the posture.
Did you have your pepper spray?
No, I didn't have pepper spray. But I'm like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm just gonna walk like normal. And then like right as he's coming up to me, I step. The staple goes into my heel, and I just go, yeah. If he wanted, there would be no better time for him to violently sexually assault.
Yeah, take you.
Yeah.
For him to take you in the quick trip parking
or even
lot.
Just one fucking knee to the forehead, dude. I'd be dead.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I was like, I can't let that happen, dude. But, we've had good luck recently.
Yeah.
We just committed a crime. Hell yeah. Actually, no, we didn't.
Shut up.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Actually, no, we didn't. Publix did.
Yeah, the bag boy or the cashier at Publix did.
He committed a crime.
Yeah, he handed us $2,000.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I know, dude. We have new microphones now.
Yeah.
No, he sold us beer before noon.
Illegal, but nice of him to do.
Yeah. Also, why is that a law? I hate that.
It's because of church. You can't be drinking before you get out of church.
Yeah.
Or else you'll go to hell.
That ain't Christian.
I haven't told you about this. All right. So this, I had a show Friday and I bombed the biggest bomb that had ever bombed. Okay.
On Friday?
Uh-huh.
Where at?
Alpharetta.
What was the show?
Just a fucking coffee shop.
Oh.
Yeah. So, all right. So the host goes, hey guys, this isn't necessarily a clean show, but what we've noticed after running this for a while is that dirty stuff doesn't really fly. Like they don't like it. They don't laugh at it. And honestly, a lot of them, they just kind of get like pissed and kind of, so it was like, I'm not telling you what to do, but
if you think you can break them,
I'm letting you know.
Yeah.
It's a slim chance, right?
Yeah.
So then the host goes up and there's a guy that talks through a lot of his set, right? And then the host doesn't like shut it down hard. He kind of just like riffs around with it.
Yeah.
Like, just plays with it. And so I'm standing there, I'm watching that, and this guy, he's probably like a 40-year-old white guy, right?
Yeah.
And he's got this girl, like the girl that's with him, she looks like she's barely 18. She's like an Asian chick. He looks creepy. And like his body language was that of somebody who is in a relationship with this person.
Yeah. And
like I think the host had said mentioned anal or something. Like not even like a lot.
The host was like, hey, it's a clean
I
show.
did think it was weird that he threw in anal in a host set.
Yeah.
And I was like, you told me to be clean. But like when he did that, you could see this guy get like visibly uncomfortable and like put his hands over this girl's ears. And I was like, what the fuck is that? That's
weird.
That's weird. Like
really weird.
So I go up there. Okay.
Is it his daughter?
Well.
Okay.
So I go up there and I'm bombing for a while. He interrupts. He says something. I go, hey, what's your name, friend? And he goes, oh, do you want me to be quiet? And I go, no, I want you to tell me what your name is.
Yeah.
And he goes, it's Jake. I said, hey, Jake, I want you to be quiet. Okay? And it sucks all the air out of the room for some reason. I just, like, a direct yes, but, like, still trying to be, like, jokey with it. And then, so I go back to bombing, right? I go back to doing my shitty set. And then he speaks up again. And I go, okay, here's what we're going to do. This is suck dick all night long.
You said that?
No. But I'm like, I'm going to take a swing with with a bit that's like a real sexual crowd work bit. And I do it at him, right? And I kind of start getting the room because all of his answers are stupid. And he's kind of started bothering people at this point. So I'm like making fun of his dumbass answers and stuff. Yeah. And then I go, the joke is that I then get to go to the girlfriend and ask what she wishes he would have said, right? So I go, and this is the real fun part for the room where we get to go to the lady that you're with. Ma'am, excuse me, what's your name? And the whole table freaks out and says, do not talk to her. That's his 13-year-old daughter.
Oh, no.
Sexual crowd work on a 13-year-old on accident.
Dude, come on.
I didn't know.
Damn, you really trying to be Italian, bro. AJ Diddy Kegel.
Dude. I mean, she absolutely was adopted. I didn't even think about that. Like,
what if his wife was Asian or something?
She had no white in her. Like she was not related to him at all.
Okay. But like, you didn't think to at least like establish like, hey, are you two together?
Well, I mean, I said the girl that's sitting with you. What? Excuse me. I was.
No, but before the bit, you didn't go like.
No.
Yeah.
Devin, it went so poorly. It went so poorly that when
they stood up, they're like, no.
Yes, the whole table. Because I guess it was like the dad, the daughter, and then there was like a bunch of older women. I guess those were like, not mom, because I mean maybe mom actually. Yeah. But there was one for sure grandparent there and stuff, and they all stood up and were like, do not talk to her. I was like, why the fuck is there a 13-year-old at a comedy show?
Yeah. Oh my God. Maybe because they thought it was a clean one.
They did not. I was told the host, well, first off,
that's crazy.
When I'm walking off stage, I mean, it did not get better. Okay. All right. I just started laughing hard into the mic and said, well, let me start by saying, whoops.
Yeah.
I am fucking.
Dude, I feel like you've never had an average set in your life.
Oh, it's good or so bad.
Yeah, you either rip in a way that I'm like, dude, let's fucking go, AJ. You're putting SlopCast on the map, dude. That makes me literally proud of you to watch you do stand-up. And then it's either that or I'm embarrassed to know you.
Like, oh, God damn, we got to take his picture off of things.
Woo, boy. Now half of Fulton County hate that boy. But so I just go, I turn to the rest of the crowd. I go, I'll be honest with everybody in the room right now. It's going to be pretty tough to come back from that. I go, but I'm going to try. And I do like the rest of my time to silence, dude. I ended on like one little laugh and I was like, all right, bye guys. And then I'm walking, the host, as he's walking, pats me on the shoulder and goes, hey, get out of here, buddy. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Hey, don't show your face in this town. That's crazy.
That's how bad it went. He was like, quickly leave this building. Oh.
Did you?
Yes. Yeah. I walked outside. The one host, there's like two producers, but the one host came out there and was like, hey man, don't feel bad about that. There's no reason a 13-year-old should have been at the show. There's no reason you should have known that she was fucking 13. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. And I was like, you swear? And he was like, I have no animosity. I was like, thank God. I thank you, but I'm leaving now.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, take care.
Damn, dude. You were Bullet?
Yup. Yeah.
That's why Bullet's important.
Trying to follow a tough host set too. He was struggling, and then I go up and I was just like, oh no.
Damn, dude. That's fucked.
Yeah, that was the worst that I've done in a long time. That was worse. That was really bad. I was unhappy with that one.
Dude, I've been doing pretty good recently.
Mm-hmm.
And that just means that, like, in one of my next two, I'm going to fucking eat it.
That's where I was at. I was on fire
Yeah.
all week long.
Yeah.
And then that happened. I go,
God, dude, I pray tonight goes good at least.
It was about time.
Yeah.
Oh,
it had been a fortnight since the bomb.
The bad set fairy is coming to visit.
Yeah. You know what's nice, though? Is it used to be like, I think anytime I'd have 3 good ones in a row, that fourth one would inevitably be shit. Now, I can get up to like 5, maybe 6 before it's shit. So, we getting better out here.
Oh, man.
This means the bombs are way harder.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll cheer you up with a fun little story I just remembered the other day. Did you ever, so you smoked weed?
I have.
Yeah. Were you ever like a pothead kind of for a bit? You had a little phase?
So, okay. I tried weed in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents kind of got a little suspicious.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey guys, I want to be honest with you. I tried smoking weed one time. And they were like, thank you for being honest. You're grounded for a year. 365 days I could not see my friends.
One weed and really?
Yes. Dead ass.
God.
And I got drug tested every month for that year.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's too much. Dude.
Too much.
That's too much. Our high school started like drug testing us like my senior year.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Because we were doing so many drugs.
How much drugs? Oh, for the school to step in is crazy.
Yeah, dude, like 4 kids like non-fatally OD'd on Xanax in school. Yeah, dude, it was a fun junior year, dude.
That's crazy.
And then they stepped in and they're like, well, we're going to fucking...
So it was just like you show up and you just, it's homeroom?
No, it was like maybe once a month or once every few weeks, they like would randomly, quote unquote randomly, I don't believe it for a fucking second, they would randomly select like 20 students and they would get drug tested.
Isn't it funny to think that there was like an administrator that had his ear to the ground on who the drug kids were?
Yeah, they fucking knew.
That's weird.
They literally knew.
Like to know that about children.
I mean, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, well, like we weren't subtle about it. It was pretty obvious. You could park in the school parking lot, but like nobody in my entire like friend circle would. We'd park off school property and walk in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's just
yeah.
And so like but yeah, dude, they're like we're gonna test you, but like since it was a public school, you can't really do that. Mm-hmm. But what they could do is be like, all right, you can come to school. You have to sign if you want to do anything besides just come to school. Mm-hmm. Like if you want to be in a club or do a sport, then you have to sign this thing saying you're fine with getting drug tested. And so what it did, and I actually think is fucked up. What it did is it made kids that like, were fucking burnouts, but at least would go to like debate club,
right?
Or like just show up to a track meet and stuff. Just go like, you know what? Fuck it. I'd rather just get high.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do drugs.
Yeah. So it made kids like that do that, and then it made kids like me who like doing stuff like that needed to do stuff like that. I'm like the president of like 3 different clubs in high school of like trying to get into a good school and shit. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Well, I got cut back on smoking weed now.
You are such an enigma.
Huh?
You were such an enigma. You're a very crazy person.
But my thought was I gotta stop smoking weed because I got chill on smoking weed because I don't want to get caught in this drug test. But
no, I mean the fact that you're doing all that stuff, still get into like Georgia Tech,
yeah,
and then graduate with honors. You're insane.
Highest honors.
That's crazy, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Smart guy.
Thank you, dude. And this is and tell me this is smart right here. Cut back.
Also, you're allowed to say enigma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to be clear. You're like, that's a compliment.
It's a great word. Yeah. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Isn't it fun? Like all my debauchery, but did I already run through the list? I think I did. I don't know of my accolades or whatever.
I don't know. Do it again. I'm sure you haven't already. People wouldn't be tired of hearing you brag?
I'm gonna not say it again. but
We valedictorian?
no, I was like third.
Yeah.
There was like valedictorian who she got the valedictorian, she earned it, but then like the one who was like second just didn't take like
That's
any,
salutatorian, right?
Yeah, it didn't take like any hard classes and shit. That
Oh,
pissed me off. I
bitch.
took like college classes in high school
Yeah.
and stuff. Anyway, but I was really smart. I was playing and I was like, got chill and smoking weed a little bit senior year here because that stays in your system for like a month.
Yeah.
But you know it stays in your system for only like 3 to 5 days.
Oh, I do know.
Schneefy.
Yeah.
So I just did so much more coke.
Oh.
And like pills and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That is such a funny prank God pulled. Is that
What?
like the least dangerous drug
Yeah.
stays in your system the
Forever.
longest? Yeah.
Forever.
He's like, you want to get fucking high on meth? That'll be
Yeah.
cleared out tomorrow.
I let it now. I really don't smoke weed like at all. I used to all the time, but like
Dude,
I don't anymore.
I freak out now.
Yeah, I do too. But I'm saying like I smoked a while ago, and it might still
Yeah.
as hot as if I'm smoking every day. Like I don't do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude. But did you ever do? Did you take dabs?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm older than you, so
Yeah.
we just had weed,
Uh-huh.
and then I had some crazy like mental breakdown from getting too high,
Uh-huh.
and then I never really touched it again around when dabs started coming out. I
Yeah.
go, oh no.
What do you mean mental breakdown?
I freaked out. I like thought I had died.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like paranoid and like I had to go to like therapy and stuff.
Damn.
It like fucked me up.
Yeah, dude. That's the thing. Is like weed is pretty chill, but like I don't like when people are like, "There's nothing wrong with it ever." It's like, dude, it's literally you're doing a literal psychoactive drug.
It ruined me.
Yeah, dude, it can. But it's fun sometimes.
Well, here's the thing. I did it again. I did it more.
You're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
trying to watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah. But I just I think it was like a year or two ago, I kind of like tried to dabble in it again, and the way that I would get high is like a 5 milligram edible, okay?
Uh-huh.
Nibble a corner off of that.
Yeah.
And then wait till Lindsay goes to work, put my phone on airplane mode, and just watching TV. That's if somebody else is around, I'll get very paranoid about like being weird around them.
Yeah,
I do not have fun.
I agree. That's kind of where I'm at. It's like I haven't done it in like months, but I like by myself. I haven't even done since I moved.
Yeah.
And then I like if I'm like really drunk with a group of like good friends, then pass around a little thing. And that's fun. I like that a lot. But yeah, you didn't do dabs. But we were doing a lot of dabs, dude. Yeah. So fun. That gets you like fucking zonked, dude. And luckily it's not like. It's usually not like too like usually you're so high that you like can't even have a panic attack because it's just like if it started to happen you would just like forget about it and you're just like zonked, dude. Like you just get.
Did I tell you about
wrecked.
the edibles that I ate in high school?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, so I have a friend. My parents were out of town, right? He shows up at my house. He goes, "Hey man, this is like 2013, okay? Nobody had edibles in 2013. He's like, a buddy of mine just got back from Denver and brought me some edibles. Do you want to eat them?" And I'm like,
oh,
yeah, let's do that. And then we look at the package. It says like property of, Denver, Colorado, like medical facility or whatever.
Yeah.
And it says 350 milligrams, which is
that's a lot.
Crazy. Yeah. And then we go, but we don't know anything back then. We go, is 350 a lot? He's like, I don't know. Best be safe and break it in half. That's still 175 milligrams.
Yeah.
So we do that and we eat it. And we waited like an hour and a half, okay? And we had we weren't completely idiots. Like we had known the thing to be like, wait before you eat more. But we waited an hour and a half and we were like, I don't feel anything, And then my doorbell rings and it's my grandfather and he's got a 1 pound bag of blueberries.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
In your high as shit.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even realize I had started to get high, right?
Okay, yeah.
And but it's all very weird. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, my blueberries bloomed. I'm here to drop off your blueberries. And I was like, thank you, Papa.
Yeah.
And then I go and sit and I'm eating them on the couch, just like munching blueberries.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, Joe, I'm not really feeling this, man. He goes, dude, I'm not feeling it either. Do you want to eat the other half?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I really do, yeah. So we go break the other one in half and come to sit back down on the couch. As I sit down, it's like I got drop kicked with being high. Like I'm annihilated. I'm like, oh my God. I go, I can't eat this, man. I look over and he's got a scared look on his face and was like, you can't leave me to do it alone. I already ate mine. And I was like, well, you're right. And so I just ate the other half.
Yeah.
I was high for 72 hours. 72 full hours. All Friday, all Saturday, Sunday 10 p.m. I was watching like football at a friend's house. And I was like, oh, I'm normal now.
Yes.
They were like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I've been so fucked up for 3 days. I'm sorry.
Dude, that happened to me one time. I woke up. And you just wake up every day and you're like, no, fuck, I'm still
Dude, I had to go to work Saturday morning.
Oh, that sucks.
So I worked with my friend. It was at the gym when I owned the gym.
Yeah.
And I called my buddy and I was like, oh, I'm so fucked up. Like my eyes were swollen shut in the mirror. He was like, what? And I was like, I did so many drugs. You have to cover for me. He was like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Good guy.
I was like freaking out still. I was like, I'm sorry.
Dude, one time, oh man, if you would have taken a dab, you would have been fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
And not like a dab pen.
Yeah.
Dab, like a dab from like a rig. Like the
dab
pen dabs, if you hit a dab pen, it's not the same as like ripping a fucking
done that,
booger.
And I can kind of play with
makes you retarded, dude.
I can kind of play with it where like I'll take like a small little like puff on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm good, I'm high.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You would not, dude. If I gave you a slug worth,
I don't want that.
If I slugged you, dude, we would do a thing. Be like, yo, let me. Be like, yo, let me scrape you. And I just like choose the size dab that you do, and it's fucked.
We'll make a deal. If we get people on a Patreon, I'll do a dab.
Okay, that'd be great. I'm holding you to that. Dude.
It would not be good. It would be sad.
We get you fucked.
I'd start crying.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. And one time I did like a fucking like a 0.4, like just I had like half a gram of dabs, and I'd done like a dab or two out of it. Yeah. And then I was like, all right, dude, fuck it, we're going. Like the next week I was like, I'm doing this whole thing, like a 0.4 dab, which people have done way crazier, but this was like, dude, this was like a $50 size.
Oh my god.
Amount of oil. And I fucking take it, and it's just, that's, my night's fucked.
Oh.
I'm just on my bed, just like shaking. Dude. So but I love doing dabs. They were like, you kind of go back and forth, like, oh, I'm only smoking weed, and then now you're only smoking dabs. You kind of go back and forth. But at one point I was smoking dabs, and I was going to hang out with this one kid after school, and we were just going to do a bunch of dabs. And which is a pastime.
Yeah.
Get the homework done,
Some
do some
kids,
dabs.
that's crazy. That's how weird you are. It's like the responsibility of doing homework, but also drugs.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not doing the homework. I'm doing drugs.
Well, you have to do the homework.
No, you got to do drugs.
I want that A, dude. I want something about me was like, I want to be the most fucked up, but also the smartest.
That's crazy that it worked.
Well now I'm retarded. but yeah. So I was hanging out. Me and my one friend were hanging out, and he's like, "Hey, could I bring my other buddy?" And I'm like, I've never hung out with this other kid before. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And so the three of us are hanging out. I have the wax. I give myself a slug worth. I'm trying to be a nice friend. I give my buddy Hunter.
Slugworth sounds like a Harry Potter character.
Slugworth? Yeah. We call him Slug. You take a slug, dude. And so I gave my friend Hunter a fucking slug. Trying to be a nice guy. And then this other kid, Reese, was hanging out with us. And I'd met him like once or twice. Nice guy. And I'm like, all right, well,
Reese's Pieces.
Let me be nice to Reese. Dude.
Right.
Let me fuck him up, dude. I'm sure if you're coming to dab, we're not just playing around, dude.
Right. Yeah.
You
got to show hospitality to a new guy.
Yeah. And so I give him a fucking...
That's Central Pennsylvania hospitality.
yeah. I give him a booger, dude.
Okay, yeah.
And then he is like spewing everywhere.
You killed Reese.
I killed Reese. I murdered Reese. Manslaughter. I'd say attempted manslaughter. And he's coughing. He starts crying. He starts getting the shakes, the dab shakes. And I'm like, oh fuck, dude. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, do you not dab that much? And he goes, I've never even smoked weed. I'm like, fuck. I murdered Reese. I murdered him.
I chemically changed Reese. Oh my God.
Oh, I feel bad about saying names.
We were joking. That's not even his real
That's
name.
not even his real name, dude.
Yeah.
That's his real name was Toby. No, I don't know.
Thomas. So
I feel weird saying friend one, friend two.
yeah.
Make
You
it so
gotta,
much
but it's
better.
first names.
Also, shout out Reese. Reese is a good guy.
Yeah.
He definitely won't care. He's not gonna listen. No one's gonna give a fuck.
No one listens.
But that's fun, dude. I love giving people dabs, and then they're just like, oh my God, dude. I used to work. I almost forgot about this like arc of my life because of the substance. But
because of substances.
But one summer, me and my friend worked as like rope instructors.
What?
Like rope course instructors at like a fancy ass summer camp.
What is a rope course?
Like
tying knots?
No, like climbing.
Oh, okay. Like
and
rock,
we were like
okay.
yeah, and we were like the ones on the
Okay,
ground
yeah,
like belaying people.
Yeah.
I used to rock climb a little bit, and but before I really started rock climbing, my friend Drew had taken me like once or twice, and then was like, dude, we can go to summer camp. It's like a bougie summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
We get like a house with all the ropes course people to ourselves, like our own cabin,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have like a mess hall that's like just great food. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like usually rich New York kids coming to like
Yeah.
Northeast PA, beautiful area.
What was the
And,
camp
like,
called?
I forget.
What was it? Woodward?
No,
it
it's
a
not that one, but
that is you know what I'm talking about?
Pennsylvania. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. That's
yeah.
like a pretty cool. That's like a extreme sports camp or whatever. But this one was just like I think like rich people from North Jersey and New York getting some country in them, and it was fun.
Seeing how the other half lives.
Yeah. Because we worked like the parents' weekend, and there was like, dude, almost every mom was just like a dime Jewish broad.
And that's how you met Donald Trump.
I wish. No, I don't know.
And that's why he got your vote.
Nar.
Oh no.
Oh man, I'm coughing like Reese. But yeah, dude, we went up like a week. Like we did like a 10 days to like 2 10-day stints, and then like a weekend before that for like kind of training, I guess too. Because I hadn't really belayed much. I just kind of, but it's really easy to learn.
Yeah.
And we just kind of were like, oh, he's really good at it. Yeah. And so me and Drew go up for a weekend to work the camp during a wedding. There's like a wedding going on there. That's how nice this fucking place is. And like, and we go up and we go up like on a Friday night, and Saturday morning we're supposed to work the zip line. So Drew is gonna, and we're supposed to get there like 8 a.m. Friday night we get to the cabin kind of late, and we do have a lot of GHB on us.
I forget that about you.
What do you mean about me?
That you would do that recreationally.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it. It's fun. It's fun, dude. I'm sorry. I was 18.
There's
AJ.
some people that use it for evil, but Patrick
I know, but I
used
don't.
it for good.
I used it for good. Dude. I'm sorry. I was 18, AJ. Oh no, 17. 17 sounds bad. No, this was years ago. I haven't done it in forever.
But if you have any,
I couldn't even fathom where to get it, dude. It just like appeared in my hand one day, and I was like, "This is awesome." And but no, we did like a bunch of GHB, and we're so fucked up in this cabin that we're literally just for fun, like just one person like is staying in one corner, others like we're standing in opposite corners of the room, and we have like a tennis ball, and we just throw it at each other as hard as we can, and it was for like 4 hours, and it was so fun, dude.
Man,
While just like blasting music, it was so fun.
we used to sneak out of my basement.
Yeah.
And we would run to the house next door. It was a vacant house. There was an unfinished basement.
Mm-hmm.
And we would take a tennis ball and whatever can of aerosol anything was in my dad's shop.
Yeah.
And soak it and light it on fire and kick around a tennis ball
that's
in
sick.
an unfinished basement.
That's awesome.
Just wood everywhere.
That's sick, dude.
Oh, we got it. There was one time, one dude was like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. We were like, then stay in the basement, pussy, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, boy, I'm hungry. I'm going to go up and get snacks. And so he's getting snacks out of the kitchen. And my mom's like, you having fun down there? And he could have said yes.
Yeah.
He goes, no, I'm actually kind of lonely. Everyone left and went next door to kick around a tennis ball they lit on fire.
What a fucking
What
idiot.
a fucking bitch. What a bitch. Oh, I hate that fucker.
Dude, that's fucked.
I got in so much trouble.
That's fucked. That's fucked, dude. That's fucked.
All you had to do is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What an idiot, dude.
No other questions would be asked.
And I'm sure you guys kept hanging out with him after that, or no?
Yeah, he went to, like, he was a friend of mine in middle school and then went to a different high school.
Yeah.
So he got invited because I was hanging out with some of those kids. But after that, I was like, he's never allowed over here again.
Yeah, that's fucked, dude.
Fucker.
But you know how you were just talking about doing so much weed that... Are you going to call? I don't know. I'm hearing it vibrate.
Probably.
Anyway.
I think my phone's in my jacket.
All right,
It
whatever.
doesn't matter.
But...
You take a call on the podcast?
No, I just
Probably-
wanted you to stop it from doing... From distracting
Probably
everybody.
Liam Harvey.
Liam. But you know, you were just talking about how you did so much weed that you woke up the next day and you were still just as high as you were. We did so much GHB that we woke up the next day and were just as fucked up as when we went to bed. We were supposed to get there at 8 a.m. We showed up at 10:30 and weren't even like sorry we were late. We were just like, hey, like this is the exact time we're supposed to be here, right? And they were like, God, get to the fucking zip line. And we're fucked. And this is my first time. This is my first impression also.
Yeah. Oh, no. First day. Day one.
Yeah. And like the leader of the ropes course, his name was T, or his name was too hard for us white people to pronounce. So he always introduced himself as T.
Yeah.
He's from, I think he's from Zimbabwe. He was like, let me see your rope skills. And I'm just like, and he's like, all right. He's like, here's what we're going to do. Drew's good at belaying. I know him. And Drew's also fucked.
Yeah.
Drew's going to belay
Do you think T knew you were fucked up?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody would not know.
Yeah, okay. All
And
right.
T was like cool with it, so I
Yeah.
think he could tell. And so, but like the zip line required, so like they had to climb up a tree like 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so Drew would belay them there. T would be on the platform, clip them in, and then they'd come down the zip line. And then and then they'd come to like where I was at, and I would have to like pick them up in a way that or get them off the zip line.
Yeah.
Which like I could not figure out, and I would always need to get the fucking ladder.
Mm-hmm.
But T could just be a wizard with it. But we did that for about an hour, and then I had your Sunday night football moment of just being like, whoa, I'm normal now.
Oh, God. Thank God. I thought I was like that forever.
No. Well, no, I just didn't even realize what was happening.
Yeah.
And then eventually I just snapped back to reality.
Uh-huh. Oh,
And
there
then-
goes Rabbity.
Oh, there goes the zipline person. And then I'm like, oh my God, dude, what the fuck have I been doing the past hour? And I look at Drew, and it's almost like we had the exact same moment. He just was like holding a person's life in his hand. He's like, holy shit, dude. It went good. Everybody had a fun time, but it was
Oh.
that was a crazy.
Someone's life in your hands when you sober up is crazy.
It was ridiculous, bro.
Oh.
And I'm also realizing I could have just said we were drunk or something. Didn't have to go into that
Did,
can of worms, but what?
Oh, you. I didn't.
I saw more about the camp.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
You may interject.
Did you ever smoke legal weed?
Did I ever smoke legal weed?
Like K2
Oh,
or Spice.
No. I never did that.
When they started drug testing me, I turned to Spice immediately, dude.
I feel like that would make your freak out happen more likely.
Well, I didn't. The freak out happened when I was like 19 or 20.
Okay.
But all through high school, we would smoke. It was like, I remember there's one shit, they called it like zombie or something.
Yeah.
And when you would smoke it, it would end up looking like burnt pocket lint. Like it was like blue and shit. Oh, we would get so fucked up on that. It's so bad for you, man. I remember there's one night I was kind of freaking out because I had heard like kids' brains were bleeding and they were dying, right?
Yeah.
And then this one guy, he's dead now, but he was alive then.
From the fucking Spice?
No, he had some alcohol issues, and then he drank and he got sober. And then he drank again. And then he drove.
You already told this one.
Did I?
You did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I say his name?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was friends with him, and he like grabbed me by my ears. And was like looking at my eyes. He was like, AJ, calm down. I've smoked more of this shit than anyone on the planet, and I'm doing fine. He was like, if it was going to kill anyone, it would kill me. You're okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think he's right.
Yeah.
It totally.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
There was one night oh, wait. No, never mind. That's a different thing.
Okay.
Sorry. Back to your story. About
Let's go back to the camp. It was
camp.
a fun time. We had like 3 other people that we'd hang out as ropes course instructors. I did eventually the next day I was allowed to actually belay people and stuff. It was a fun time.
When T realized you were sober enough.
Yeah. But T was fun, dude. He liked getting drunk. We gave him a dab one time. Like, we fucked him up. He was like, what's the dab? And we're like, you want to find out? He's like, get me.
You say he's from Zimbabwe?
Yeah. And we gave him a fucking, dude, like I'm trying to think of another cool word for a big dab. I can't. Yeah. We also gave him a booger.
Yeah.
And he just inhaled it all.
A loogie.
And then just went, we give him a lug.
A lug.
Drop the lug down. And he inhaled like an insane amount of smoke and then blew out like an eighth of it. Exhaled.
Where'd it go?
Wait, I don't know, but he just went, didn't cough at all. Not one fucking bit.
The people from Zimbabwe
It was
are different.
it was crazy, dude. And then and then he did a little bit later. He crashed the box truck that we used to like move stuff around the camp. He had to go back to Zimbabwe.
While he was high.
I don't think it was our doing, actually.
Okay.
I think he got drunk later and did that.
Oh.
No, I don't think I got a man deported. That I can pretty confidently say, but
that
shouts out T, bro. He was sick.
I hope he's doing well.
And you know what, dude? He did a lot of work for that camp. I think you can crash one box truck.
Look, everyone has bad days.
Yeah.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Well, I also did watch him crash it a different time, but not crash it, just like back it into something like blatantly. But it didn't like damage it, just like dented it a little bit. He was a fuck.
Who?
Yeah.
When I was like 19,
Yeah.
I was working at the gym. So all my friends were like people that could afford CrossFit gym memberships, right? Mm-hmm. So they're like in their late 20s.
Oh, fun thing about that, we have like 2 total comments on Spotify.
Uh-huh.
Which, by the way, if you're listening, comment on Spotify, review us. Also pretty cool. We have 4 5-star reviews. So that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. And none of them, I didn't leave like a fake one or nothing.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah. Dude.
I might have.
Shout out whoever did. That's awesome.
Yeah. What
That's
are the comments?
Thank you
Are they
so
mean?
much. No, one of the comments is crazy how you used to train me in CrossFit and you just came up on my reels.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
Yeah, I don't know, but pretty cool.
You know, if I did DM me, you probably know me or follow me on something.
And also insane that like, I guess we each have a little quirk. Like I'm like wicked smart, but like be doing dumb shit. and you look like this, and somehow you could kill many men.
Many men.
You could kill many men with your hands,
men.
which is insane.
So
does anybody? I don't think does anybody watching or listening believe this? Like I swear to God, if anybody's listening to any of these,
I'm a killer, Bella.
Even watched a clip.
Yeah.
Nobody's looked at you and thought, oh, he could for sure, if he had to, kill like a 6'6" big man. That's fucked.
I'd turn his foot backwards and then work up.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy. I'm gonna wrestle you sometime.
It's not gonna go well.
Yes, it will.
All right, we'll put it on the Patreon. So I actually it's funny you said that. I did a set at Skull.
Yeah.
And I just ate a bag of shit. I was on set 3 of the day of bombing. I bombed the first and the second.
Ooh, host or?
I hosted the first 2.
Okay.
And then the third one did poorly, but didn't like totally bomb. And then I'm like sitting in the back sulking after the show. And one of the showrunners comes back and he goes, AJ, there's a guy out there that wants to see you. And I was like, I will not see him. Like I don't want to see somebody after what I just did. You know what I just did.
Yeah.
He's like, no. He says he knows you.
Yeah.
And I go out. It's a guy that used to work out at my gym. He was like, what's up? It's me. You probably don't remember me. I was like, no, I do very much. You paid my bills for a while.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He was like, you're doing this now. And I was like, yep. And he goes, that's awesome, brother. I was like, no. I wish you saw me. I wish you saw me do better.
But you know what? I bet was going through his head? I bet he loved it and was like, why the fuck ain't anybody laughing?
That's very nice of you to say.
You're welcome, man. Or he was thinking, fuck.
Man,
Go back to the gym.
I do a beer Olympics every year with the people from the gym, right? And so I walk in, it's 8 a.m. It was back Memorial Day, Labor Day, whatever that is. I think it's Labor Day. And then, so I walk in, 8 a.m. I haven't seen these people in a year, okay? First time I'm seeing them, I see this guy. He goes, AJ, how have you been? I'm like, oh, man, I'm doing my thing. He goes, dude, I was talking with someone else that used to work out at CrossFit Ackworth, and I said, boy, did you see AJ's really blowing up? And then she said, yeah, he's getting fat as shit. Which, first off, fuck that bitch right in the ass, okay? And then second, he didn't have to tell me that shit. He could have been like, how are you? I see things are going well. And I would have been like, yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now I hate both of you.
Things are going well would have been more appropriate. A lot of smoke was blown saying, you're blowing up.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Guys, did you see he did the coffee shop mouth already? he blowing up.
Crowd work to 13-year-old.
Skyrocketing.
So, oh, man. But so I'm 19. All my friends are in their like early 30s, right? And they have a birthday party for one of the guys. He's turning 30. And they invite me and my other buddy that worked at the gym with me. And we're there drinking like 19-year-olds around free liquor for the first time in our life. Like we're just fucking like it's the end of the world, right?
Yeah.
And so the night is getting late, okay? A lot of people are dropping off here and there. Some people are passing out, whatever. And I'm sitting on a couch, and I started doing the like.
Oh, you about to yak? So
a girl goes, "Hey, are you about to puke? Do you need to go outside?" I go, "No, I'm fine."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Okay, good." And I go,
on carpet?
Oh, hardwood.
Okay.
But all over the place, right?
Yeah.
And then so she goes to get my buddy, who's like a little more sober than I am, right?
Yeah.
And then he walks me outside, and I distinctly remember my knees buckling and falling face down on the ground outside. Okay.
Yeah.
And then apparently he panicked and called our other friends it was like a group of 4 of us that were real tight. He goes, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" They're like, "We're hopping around from party to party." And he goes, "Okay, you can show up to this party and take whatever liquor you want if you'll help me clean up the mess AJ just made." And they're like, "All right, that's a deal."
Yeah.
So they show up, And
wait, I'm sorry. Who are these people?
The ones that showed up.
Okay.
They're my friends.
Okay.
Like
okay.
It was like a group of 4 of us that were real tight.
Okay.
So
I zoned out for a second. I thought you just pulled random people off the
So
street.
they're like lifelong friends.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're like, okay, so they show up and they clean up everything.
Nice.
Okay. And then they like take like 3 handles of liquor from this party and just leave.
Oh, that's
right?
fucked.
And then so I get talked about it the next day. I'm like, I talked to the people from the gym, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. They're like, your friends came and they were like the wolf from Pulp Fiction. They just walked in, cleaned it all up immediately. It was gone. And then they just were gone. They didn't even tell us who they were. They just walked in and cleaned up a whole fucking basement full of puke.
They had a little notepad.
Yeah. And so I asked them, I was like, what did you guys do? And they were like, we took a towel and pushed all the puke under the couch. And stuffed the towel under the couch.
Okay, so
they stole liquor from that house.
Okay, so they weren't showing up in suits.
But everyone at that party thought that they were just magic.
Yeah.
Like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I talked to my buddy. He's like, AJ, I swear, as God is my witness,
Yeah.
I just shoved all the puke under the couch, and then we left.
Oh, my God.
Oh, kids are funny, man.
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
Oh.
Dude, I know adults that do shit like that. I used to work at a furniture store.
Uh-huh.
Like in high school and like early college and shit when I would come home in the summer. And I worked with this guy. It was like there was like 3 of us. It was like the owner and then me and this guy Todd. And he was like a 45-year-old farmer who would just like come move furniture for extra work and stuff. And fun thing about Todd, very fun guy. He kind of looked like the Muppet Grover. And just like a very dirty guy. Like,
was he blue?
No. No, but he had just like a circular nose.
Yeah.
And just like a wide, flat mouth. And very fun. I do genuinely, I love this guy. He's awesome. But fun thing about him is he's also, he wouldn't describe himself as a farmer. He would more describe himself as a struggling artist.
Yeah, same.
'Cause he's like a painter.
Okay.
And he would paint a lot of stuff that was just like absolute bullshit. But every 1 out of 10, I was like, holy fuck, dude. I actually want that in my house.
Uh-huh.
Like, pretty cool. Like,
really?
Yes,
he was like,
dude.
good?
He had his moments, dude. I don't know, like honestly, dude. I mean, like he would show me stuff that I'm just like, okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. But like he showed me this one painting that I honestly I wish I had. It was like a crazy blue background and this dark-haired woman in like a red dress, like spinning with the dress flowing. It looked fucking beautiful, dude.
Yeah,
like
you gotta do more of that shit.
Yeah. Don't do this one thing where one time we were coming back from a delivery and he was like, brother. Last night, also, I would sometimes give him like a little bit of weed for an insane amount of produce. I give him like a gram of weed. He gave me like 2 steaks, like 3 pounds of ground beef.
Whoa.
Because he had cows and shit.
Yeah,
and then just like cucumbers, tomatoes, zucchini, like for like a gram of weed.
Yeah, I didn't know you knew Voss in your early 20s.
Yeah, dude. It was pretty much like that, but like insane margins. And like, but we're coming back. He's like, brother, I smoked a little bit of weed last night. And I made the best painting ever. He's like, I swear to God, I smoked that weed. I smoked
magnum opus.
I smoked that reefer, put on a record, and I swear to God, as I was making the painting, I saw Picasso, and he said to me, he said, what you're making right now is about to change the world.
What's this man's name?
Todd.
Todd?
Yeah. He's like, dude. He's like, I saw Picasso, bro. He told me this is the best thing ever. And I'm like, hell yes, dude. I can't wait. He's like, I actually have it in my car. Do you want to see it when we get back?
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck yeah, I do. And he shows it to me. And what it is he went to a yard sale. And and he bought a painting of like a landscape. And then he took a Sharpie and just scribbled all over it.
Todd.
It looks retarded.
You go, hey, Todd, I hate to tell you, buddy, you're schizophrenic.
He was like, dude, I want nothing less than $2,000 for this.
Oh, God, artists are so annoying. You see that banana?
Yeah.
The banana with duct tape?
Yeah,
like $10 million is what it's selling for?
Insane.
I saw the guy that buy it said, I'm going to live stream me eating the banana. Get fucked. Everybody in that is an asshole.
Yeah. That's insane, dude.
Oh.
But Todd was great, dude. Todd was great. He would come in every morning at, so like our clock, the clock that we like would do our punch-in cards on was like 15 minutes ahead. So at 8 o'clock, oh wait, no. It was like, what would that be? It was 15 minutes behind.
Okay.
So when it's actually 8, it says 7:45.
Right.
We gotta be there at 8 a.m. So I'm there. I'm always there, like, a little bit right before 8.
Yeah.
Clock in, and then Todd always gets there at 8:15, and the owner would always be like, "Hey, man, again, like, why are you late? Like, like it's getting like come on.
Yeah.
Like we have to leave at 8 to get these."
I'm kind of on Todd's side.
Well, but Todd's like, the clock says,
yeah,
punch-in says 8.
I'm here at 8.
Yeah. But then
I'm sorry, fix your fucking clock.
No, but then here's the thing too. When we'd work like, I don't know, 8 to 3, and then when it's 3, but the clock says 2:45, he's like, well,
yeah, I'm real on Todd's side. I follow that clock only when it's convenient for me.
yeah. But he would come in, and he would have 2 Monster coffees. Is what he would have.
I didn't know Monster made coffee.
I didn't either. I've never seen it since. And he would just slam them, and then he'd be like, "I'm jacked up, brother. I'm ready to move. Let's go. It's a good day. It's a great day." And then like 10:30 would roll around, and he would just be like keeled over,
bro,
and just say to me, "Patrick, is life even worth living?"
It sucks so hard to know that you're talking about me in 20 years.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh, yeah, dude. He would
slamming 2 monsters and then crying at 2 p.m.
Yeah. No, not even. He didn't make it to p.m., dude. Like he would have so much energy and like life in him, and be like, "Yes, dude. Like, let's move. Let's work. Let's go." And be like, "I'm gonna fucking kill myself." Dude. Like, he would just sit, dude. Every Tuesday we would get like a shipment of furniture and have to like unbox it, put it in a warehouse. And like most of the time he would just sit on like a different chair in the warehouse.
Yeah.
On Match.com while I'm unboxing everything.
I swear to every word you say, I'm like, this is me. Yeah. This is me.
He would just show me like a 55-year-old woman and be like, "Is she hot?" I'm like, I don't know.
Not necessarily, but I mean, like, for you, probably.
He polled, bro.
Yeah?
Bro polled.
Todd
polled. It was sick. And then he's like, "I'm really trying to get me a lady in my life so she can pay half my bills." I'm like, I like that scheme, brother. Nice. And one time he was sulking in the warehouse, and he's like, I just don't get women, man. And I'm like, I'm 17.
Hey, me either, Todd.
Yeah. And he's like, "Can you, like, I don't, like, why are women like this, man?" And I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "I asked this girl if she wanted to have a threesome with me, and she said no."
I don't get women.
I don't know.
Why do they only ever want to have sex with just me?
Why are they doing this to me?
She's such a bitch.
And also, dude, he would show up with shirts that like are button-up shirts that are missing 2 buttons, and he has like his gut kind of hanging out. And we worked at like a nice store, dude. Like couches were like $6,000.
Wow.
Yeah, we never delivered one to my town. It was always driving.
Leave.
But then we'd drive, we'd deliver the furniture, and Todd would just it would always be like a dentist or somebody that like has some money,
right?
And then Todd would be like, "I like the art hanging in your house." They're like, "Thank you." And he's like, "If you ever need more, here's my card."
No, he's a businessman.
Yeah.
Trying to upsell him.
Yeah, dude. He had that riz though, and Yeah, but one time, and the reason I brought this up is he also did a similar cleanup method to the couch throw up one time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we got there, we had to deliver like a big like chest of drawers to like sit in somebody's like walkway.
You know, I just learned it's chest of drawers, not Chester drawers. I thought it was Chester drawers.
What, like Arthur Chester invented it or something?
Dude, it's Chester's drawers.
Just now, the second you learned that?
No, well, I mean, it did remind me,
Yeah.
but it was like in the past 6 months, probably, I learned it was chest of drawers, not Chester drawers.
That's
I've
funny.
always called it Chester drawers.
Yeah. I always thought it was nip it in the butt, not nip it in the bud.
I did know bud. I also learned that it is a foyer, not a foyer.
Yeah. It's a foyer.
It's a
Fuck it.
foyer.
Yeah, it is a foyer.
That's a foyer.
Yeah. But anyway, we delivered this thing, and I guess it must have got nicked in the back of the truck somehow, because like at the base of it, there's just like a little, like just like a tiny little nick.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big deal at all. We have like markers with like furniture stain in them of all different shades to match.
Yeah.
You just put a little bit on. And Todd's like, all right, let me do it. And
You ever get a little crazy and put those markers on your face?
no.
Okay.
No, AJ.
Yeah, that's fair. And it would
Well, like get high with them?
no, like color your face brown.
No.
Maybe like if Todd passed out, you color his face brown.
That would be funny. One time he was driving, and I thought it was a long drive, so I thought I could take a nap because I was up doing nefarious things.
Yeah.
And I wake up because the truck is just on the grass, and Todd is just like, his head is bent over.
That would have been a perfect time to color his face brown with those markers.
While he's driving.
While he's passed out at the wheel.
But we're moving. We're driving. Like, I woke up because we're like bumping and shit, dude. And I'm like, Todd. We got like 10 grand in the back of the truck, dude.
Yeah.
And Todd's like, oh, like puts it back in the road. He's like, sorry, brother. You know how you just sneeze and lose all your vision sometimes?
No, I do not. No, I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
That was my exact reaction. I was like, dude,
You
what?
got to go to the hospital.
Yeah, dude. This man has not been to the hospital since 1985.
Hey, me too, brother.
And but anyway, dude, so we had this little nick, and he pulls out this like the stain marker, and usually I do it because I'm actually really good at putting that shit back together.
Yeah.
I got pretty good. I was proud of myself. And but he was doing it, and like what it is, it's like has this little felt thing you like push back, soaks up the ink, and like bleeds it out.
Yeah.
And he's just fucking slamming it, dude. And also it is like we're using the ebony marker, bro. It is like the blackest furniture stain we have.
Mm-hmm.
What's that smirk?
I don't know why.
Okay. I don't yeah. But then he's doing that so much that he then just drips like black stain on their hardwood floor.
Oh my god.
That is like light brown. And instead not great. Could totally just be wiped up with the rag that's in his back pocket. But instead of doing that, he licks his hand and just smears it everywhere, dude.
I stand by you worked with me from the future.
Yeah. This is still you, dude. Like wax.
I panicked. I licked my hand.
Wax on, wax off, dude.
I saw Karate Kid.
Now there's just it was just like 4 like drops that could have been like wiped up, and now there's like a fucking frisbee size dark hole, and he pulls the fucking chest of drawers up so that now it's covering it, and he's like, we gotta go.
I like how he handled that.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. That was crazy.
Because I talked about the kid a couple times on this episode already, I do want to go back. That kid that died.
Yeah.
There was one time in high school, I think it was high school. He shows up and he goes, "Hey guys, what I found out last weekend is that if you eat 20 Benadryl and fight the sleep, you'll hallucinate." Yeah. Right? We were like, no way.
Little scientist.
Yeah. And so he's like, and what I also found out is that if you go to Walmart and get the off-brand Benadryl, you can get like 1,000 tablets for like $6. So he has so we're like, oh my God. So there's like 6 of us in the basement, right?
Yeah.
He like splits them up. We all just eat 20 Benadryl. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it gets crazy. Okay. First off, one thing that was consistent, I've seen people on the internet talk about this.
Yeah.
You always see bugs.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never done it.
okay, so I went to the bathroom to take a piss. I thought there were ants all over the toilet. Like I'm trying to stomp the toilet and stuff. And one friend came back. He thought there were spiders in his leg hair. He was like pulling out his leg hair. That was very scary. We were like, stop. And he was like, it hurts, but they're all over me. And we were like, oh, we shouldn't have done this drug.
I've never heard anybody do. I knew a lot of people that had done that.
Mm-hmm.
And never once heard somebody be like, it was a lot of fun.
So...
Nothing but good times.
So
did you see The Hat Man?
I did not.
Okay.
Thank Christ. Thank Christ. So did you, okay, now this is a little bit of a tangent, but did you ever see the movie Waiting?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
So it probably didn't get around. Did like showing your nuts and butthole to your friends get around your high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
In middle school I liked mooning a lot.
Okay.
That was very funny.
All right. So that was like a thing that like I always thought was weird.
Yeah.
It would be like guys that just pull their butt down and spread their ass cheeks, and if you look, they're like, "You're gay."
I never spread, dude.
And
What
it's
the
like,
fuck?
"Oh, I'm gay. You spread your asshole at me. What are you talking about?"
I did have a friend in college all the time. Like if you're playing beer pong, he would just pull his nuts out and put them like on the cups. He was about to drink, and just like try to like distract you or whatever. And if you miss, he'd be like, "Man, I'm so good at this game."
So that was a game that a lot of my friends played that I never had fun partaking in. I did not like that. I didn't care for it. I was like, I don't get this. So we're all fucked up on this Benadryl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're watching Old School. Okay, it's like you seen Old School?
The Rodney Dangerfield movie?
No, the Will
it's Back to
Ferrell,
School.
Vince Vaughn.
No, I don't.
Okay, there's a scene where it's like they do KY jelly wrestling, and there's 2 topless girls in it, right?
Nice, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
SlopCast.
Yep, boobs. Yep, boobs and jelly. So we hear a noise and we look over, and that dude that brought the Benadryl that is now dead was just jerking his dick off, standing up in the doorway. We're like, what the fuck, dude? And he was like, whoa, what? What? No, it's like I'm showing you my balls game. You guys are gay for looking. And we were like, you were not showing us your balls. You were jerking your dick off, dude.
No, there were bugs on it.
No, you know how like we pull our balls out and we're like, oh, you're gay for seeing them. That's what I was doing.
You guys were on Benadryl?
We're all fucked up.
Yeah.
But even in that, we're like, no.
It would have been great if he was like just went full gaslight mode and be like, you hallucinating motherfuckers.
Oh,
dude.
that would have been no. He was too fucked up, man.
Yeah.
His brain didn't work right. But I'll never forget that. Him just trying to be like, oh no, I was just showing you my balls. We're like, that's not good either. Put those away and do not jerk off standing up in the doorway ever again.
Oh, that's so funny. Dude, the friend that I was talking about that would pull his balls down in college.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious guy, dude. Fucking New Zealand Kiwi. So I always had a fun accent doing this shit.
That's fun.
Always calling people cunts. Big fan of that.
Can you do a New Zealand accent?
I can kind of do his a little bit.
Do it.
I will when I get to the next part of the story.
Okay, sorry.
But he did. He was gonna like one game day. He was like, "I'm gonna do the 30 beer challenge.
I'm gonna do the 30 beer challenge.
I'm gonna do the 30 beer challenge.
I'm gonna do the 30 beer challenge."
So he drank 30 beers because no one could drink like this motherfucker, dude. And
it is crazy how Australians can drink.
Yeah, he's from New Zealand, but
it's the same shit.
Yeah.
And if anyone has anything to say, you're wrong.
Yeah, I mean they just drink, dude. And so he was at like 25 and then took acid.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude. And then he we're in like the house, right?
Yeah.
And he's in my room, and I think he's like celebrating that he already hit 30 beers.
Yeah.
and he's in my room, and then he just like falls asleep on my couch.
Yeah.
And then he just wakes up like 3 minutes later, and he just starts talking to people that aren't there. He's like, "Who's this fucking cunt? Hey, cunt, who is this fucking cunt? Look at this fucking dumb cunt over here." And he's like pointing to the left. I'm sitting to the right. He's pointing at my door like, "Get this fucking cunt out of here." And I'm like, "All right, I'm just gonna let you do your thing in here."
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be the one that leaves.
Yeah, and I go to my other friend's room, and so it's like two of us sitting in his room, and then Metzger, the Kiwi guy, comes into the doorway, and he has a beer and a beer bong.
Okay.
And he's like, "Guys, this is the 30. This is beer number 30. This is it." And we're like, "I thought you did that a while ago." And he's like, "Beer 30." And he puts it in the beer bong, and he does it in like 2 seconds. And then he's like, "I did it, 30 beers." And we're like, "Nice." And then he's just like, "I'm going to bed." And then he leaves, and we're still hanging out in my other friend's room. And then he comes back 5 minutes later with another beer and the beer bong. He's like, "Guys, I'm about to do beer number 30.
He's stuck in a perpetual. I'm
Yes.
about to do it.
And you won't believe this. He came back a third time.
Yeah.
And he said, "Guys, beer number 30.
You're like, "Oh, we broke Metzger."
He did it 5 times.
Oh my God.
So he had at least 35 beers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. I was fucking crying, dude.
This has been a drug heavy episode.
It has been.
It's gonna be tough to get clips.
Yeah. I'm realizing that. Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, it's all right. Hopefully episode 6 takes us to 1 million followers, and we don't feel bad putting these out. Fun episode, though, I think.
It was fun. I had a good time.
You got anything else to add?
I thought there's something I was gonna do. No.
We'll bring it back.
That's it. Yeah.
This was a pretty good one. If you do listen on Spotify, leaving that 5-star review would be pretty sick.
Very grateful for
Maybe
that.
a fun little comment. If you like the clips, little comments, shares, all that fun stuff. That is the most annoying part of any YouTube video that I'm saying right now. Like, comment, subscribe, that fucking gay shit. But yeah, do that. That'd be pretty cool. We'd like that a lot. Follow us on IG as well. SlopCast, AJ Cagle, Patrick John O'Malley.
2 E's.
Yeah.
AJ Cagle with 2 E's.
2 E's, dude.
Because that bitch won't answer my DMs.
Does somebody have AJ Cagle?
Yeah, it's like a soccer mom. I think she died, but
Oh.
I'm not sure. Or she's just ignoring me on purpose, but I'm hoping it's death. Well, that way I can think that she's not a bad person.
Yeah.
She's just dead.
Yeah, it'd be great if a person's dead.
It's better that way than they're an asshole.
How do you know so many?
I can be sad they're dead
You know
or
so many-
mad they're an asshole.
You know so many dead people.
It's an astounding number.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When you were like, we had 4 non-fatal overdoses.
Yeah.
We had like 10 fatal overdoses. People be dying up at Allatoona.
Hell yeah, dude.
They always want to talk about how Lanier's the cursed lake. No, Allatoona, a lot of deaths.
Damn, dude.
It's just not happening in the lake. Just around it.
Just around it. All right, man. I think this is a good
Yeah, this is
episode.
fun.
Signing off. Thank you guys for listening.